Welcome back to my Cook from a Cookbook series where I go through the cookbooks I own and whip up something delicious. Today I made these brown butter chocolate chip cookies from Sarah Kieffer's cookbook 100 Cookies, and they were amazing. I can't remember the last time I baked chocolate chip cookies, but now that I'm more familiar with baking and oven temperatures, I was ready to tackle these. These were surprisingly easy to make, even though I was nervous about the brown butter part. The brown butter and sugars mixture tasted exactly like those caramel candies we ate as kids, but without it all getting stuck in your teeth. We ended up getting dark and extra dark chocolate, but it worked out fine. I think next time a mix of dark and semi-sweet chocolate will be better. We kept snacking on the chocolate last night, so I didn't have the recommended amount, and I had to pay the toddler tax, but thankfully the quantity ended up working out. I didn't want to overmix the cookie dough, so I added the chocolate shards in right at the end, and then finished combining it all together. The recipe said to bake 8 cookies on one tray, but I found that 5 at a time were better for my tray. I always see those videos when cookies are just finished baking, and bakers will quickly encircle them with a round cookie cutter to get that perfect circular shape. That's what I wanted to do. But my sister borrowed my circular cookie cutters, and this just happened to be the one time I needed them, but that's okay, we can make do with something else. I tried a glass, but it wasn't big enough. It kept getting caught on the edges of the cookies. For the second batch, I used a large circular container, and it happened to be the perfect size to make these cookies round. I baked them at 350 on the middle rack for 10 minutes, rotating halfway. I kept the rest of the cookie dough balls in the fridge until needed. I actually preferred the shape of the ones that had time to refrigerate because the butter had time to solidify a bit before baking. They didn't spread as much, which is preferred if you want a taller cookie. The author of this cookbook, Sarah Kieffer, has a website called the Vanilla Bean Blog, and you can find her other chocolate chip cookie recipes to recreate, or any other brown butter chocolate chip cookie recipe if you want to give these a go. Enjoy!